Happy Monday. You know it is my favorite day because I get to show new arrivals that are going to be launching tomorrow at noon. And these are like new designs that I've done. I brought back maybe some favorites that you asked for, different stones or colors in it. But anyway, I love spending time with you. So it's probably what makes the day the best day of the week for me, is that I get to hang out. I always get so excited Sunday nights going, ooh, I get nervous. You know what? Everybody, I think, gets nervous when you actually have to go live on something. But you know what? You ladies are always so kind to me and you always make it so comfortable. So thank you again. But guess some of the things we're going to be showing today, Easter's coming up. So I wanted to do some pink moissanite, which is like the most amazing spectrum of color and light that comes out of that. If you're a diamond girl, of course, you know what moissanite is and you love that elite type gemstones like that. Also, dragonflies. So some of our critters, we brought some things back. Brand new, never before seen. You're going to love how this dragonfly wraps. Lauren's so good at showing the jewelry, but I've got Michelle here with me today too. We're gonna see. I gotta pop you guys in.
And Joey's moderating too. Yeah. So any questions, pop them in the feed. And don't forget today your spring greens. That ends today. So that additional 30% off for St. Patrick's Day on your green collections. And the Women's History Month we have going on for the Buy More, Save More. And also our Spring's Perfect Pair, where you buy a statement piece ring, you get a stacker ring for half off.
Oh, I love it.
So it's a little pairing.
There it is.
For that.
I figured it out.
Oh,
okay.
Good
Fourth
job.
time's a charm.
So Martina Bates is here. Hello, everyone. Love
and hugs. Yes. Okay. Well, look at Michelle Gratzer's in the house.
I am. Jennifer Culkin says, our queen. They're talking about you.
Oh my gosh. You ladies are my queens. Yes, my sisters, my tribe, my community. Ladies, again, we have one of the most amazing communities. If you're new to us, please reach out and talk with the other ladies because they're all gems out there. And we can always use more positive, amazing women in our life, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
they're asking what you have on. So Janelle's wearing this beautiful carved lapis. I love this. This is going to be releasing in a couple of weeks, so it's not right now. And we'll be touring that on Wednesday as our sneak peek. So come back on Wednesday so you can see that up close.
Well, and I wore this cobalt blue. You're going to see how, like, the lapis, this is almost impossible to get this kind of grade. So this year was about really doing opaque, like really amazing high quality gemstones that I don't usually get to use because they're very limited in quantity. So now I know you ladies have been super patient with my capsules, but this is the only way I'm ever to get some of the gemstones that I get to put in the jewelry for you, because I can't go and do an order for 20, 30, 50 pieces of that kind of quality. So really this is my collection I've been collecting over 3 decades that I get to put in things. So I apologize, it is very limited, but just know you're getting something that literally is so limited. So I cherish it. If you don't get it, that means you're not supposed to, because trust me, I'm using my gemstones that I've collected over 30 years the rest of the year. So you're gonna find something that's supposed to go home to you, trust me.
Yeah. How about I hop over here and we talk about our first collection here. You were talking about the dragonfly, and this is, I love it.
To die for. Yes. Oh my gosh, this is just that perfect wrap. This is my favorite little ring. It has little leaves that go down, a little flower. Now, I love this because it literally sits up on a crown that is Tree of Life. Lauren's going to show you more in detail, but ladies, earrings. You've been asking for earrings. Look at that.
I love, they're like flying away.
They are.
Flutter. They're going to flutter around.
They are, and and he's flying SARDA joy everywhere. It's my little Janyl Adair.
It's very cute. No, I love this collection. And it's our You Are a Miracle.
Yes.
So, and a locket. Sorry.
And ladies, you are a miracle.
You talk about the locket.
Well, and this is just really exciting. You ladies love the hearts. For me, it's that new beginnings, that promise. God so loved the world that he just gave us these amazing promises and things in our lives. So just wait, the miracle is coming, or it's in its works, or you just haven't seen it yet.
Rhonda Darby and Teresa Jory Stevenson are raving about how the color blue and how beautiful you look in that color.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
So they're loving that.
Amazing. Okay, thank you.
And how about
blue's hard to find though. That's why I love doing love with jewelry. To be honest, it took me 30 years to find a blue, proper, like awesome blue blouse.
Yeah. So we're going to start with Lauren. Lauren, how about we do the dragonfly ring? Should we start there?
Yeah.
Sizes 6 through 12, ladies. And I love how that fit. It was showing on your finger. Just hug your finger. So wonderful.
Oh my gosh.
It's just a perfect.
And you know what? Ladies that like a little edgier, don't forget about the thumb ring, because that works as a thumb ring pretty awesome also. But I love dragonflies. It's really takes a lot. And you see there's a little bit of the Janyl Adair that's going to run through there. Basically, it's also the Tree of Life is in the Janyl Adair. So it's going to be very easy to wear with all my other jewelry that you've already collected.
And this is a pocket collection, not a capsule. So we will have a nice assortment of sizes and quantity on that one. And priced so reasonably at $89, Janyl. I think that's going to sell out. I think I'm going to buy it.
It's just so
I'm
cool.
buying that one.
You're actually getting it?
I'm getting this one.
Oh my
gosh.
Okay, Michelle.
For my trip. I'm going to wear that when I go to Maui. I think it's so fun. So,
well, this is the time where our little dragonflies, our little hummingbirds all kind of show up, and with Easter. So it's like, for me, it's that love, like that represents, you know, so it was the perfect time to bring the locket in.
Yeah. And the locket is fun. I like how you've gotten multiple dragonflies on here, different sizes. So it adds a little more interest, right? Not just one. And then of course, the wonderful Janyl Adair. We're in our hammered motif.
We were supposed to be bringing this in last year, and we just kept taking more time and more time and more time. So to get this to you, but yes, just really easy. This was a locket. We invented this whole little structure. So it's just a little button. You can stick your nail, but it's easy enough. You can actually press it with your finger. Your skin, it's not going to hurt your skin, and to open it. Because, you know, I've got some dexterity issues. I know some of my ladies do too. So I try to make my jewelry really easy to get into.
Well, yes, you do. That's nice. And 55% off. So normally our new arrivals, we bring them in at around 40 or 45% discount when they're brand new, but you did an extra special savings on this one at 55%, which is fabulous. I think everyone's going to love this.
And that's what we aim for, that on new arrival launch, that will be the lowest within a very long period that you will ever get the piece. Then once it releases to start of favorites, it's going to be a little bit more. This has been a little bit of a juggling act for us to do this, because this is not normal for finance people to go, what are you doing? But you know what? I really want you to have my new creations. Like, I've waited sometimes 2-3 years finally to get one thing to you. So I try to make it at least affordable at the start, you know, as affordable as I can.
And of course, the earrings. They were commenting about the movement and loving that you added the dangle. So you're going to get.
Well, I did the dragonfly, and it just wasn't working. So yeah, I reworked a lot of different looks from this, and I went, that's it. Like, more of a chandelier kind of, you know, I wanted movement. I wanted that just really like, yeah. So that's what I came up with for you.
And they're not super heavy. We're 8.5 grams. So that should be a nice, comfortable fit.
So yeah, 4.5. And it's a stud. So we're already going to give you those oversized paddle backs, you know, but we do have the Janyl Adair ones, which are amazing. So, you ladies that use those paddles, I like the ones that we have on the website in the sterling silver, because it has the silicone on the inside, but it's thicker, and I like that stability behind my ear, you know, because our ears get thinner sometimes as we age, and our holes sometimes are, you know, a lot longer than when they first started.
And I was going to say, Martina just made a comment that it's a nice time to get your taxes back, right?
I am actually signing my business taxes today. So
get those tax
we were
refunds.
Doing it on the weekend. It was like, it doesn't matter how much we prepare it. It's like there were still things that were missed. But I'm going to say hello, Karen, Linda, Martina, Teresa, Tony Tucker. So good to see you back in the feed, my friend. Love you. Brandy Hahn, Ola, Sally. So great to see you ladies this morning. Oh, Patty's out there too.
Teresa said, did you see the red carpet Oscar last night? Lots of browns, like last year's color of the year, and lots of cocoa too.
Oh my gosh, do you know I did not? I was with my dad hanging yesterday, so that is not something that's on his bucket list to watch. So I'll have to go back and stream it, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, love the French panty you've done on this pink moissanite ring, the statement ring. This is so fun.
This is one, I love this ring. Like originally it was like my strength, my shield. Then I've kind of changed and kind of added some things to it, but it is so beautiful. This is going to be the statement ring in the pink moissanite. Then I go a little smaller version. Yeah. But I feel like the pink, it's bold. It's like, my ladies, you love a good statement ring. So this is the one I brought in for Easter.
And it is an 8 millimeter moissanite. So we're at 1.7 total carats for the moissanite ring. You started in a size 5 in this one, so 5 through 12. And it is part of our Luxury of Bali series as well.
Yes, moissanite is total luxury and really exciting. That's what about moissanite. It's not a CZ. Okay, so it's really in that same luxury range as diamonds, right? And even the lab created diamonds now. But you get the most sparkle, and that's what I love about it. Better than a pink diamond.
Yeah, way better than a pink diamond. And then we have the smaller scale ring. Is available in sizes 6 through 12. And that has a 5 millimeter stone, so 0.36 carats. And this is the one you were referring to that had the little leaves.
Yes, and the little band, but underneath it's this beautiful little crown that, like, it's one of my favorite little rings because underneath the gallery, on the bottom of the ring, you see the little tree of life. One of my favorites I designed for you.
Yeah, very cute. And of course, I like when you do that setting where it looks like a crown like that. Like a princess ring.
Yes, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yes, that's right. Maxine, she was our little tiara princess, right?
Patty says she's hoping to get the dragonfly for her St. Patrick's birthday. It is her 70th birthday tomorrow. Patty Scarrow.
Oh my gosh. What does she want?
Oh, she's the dragonfly.
Pendant? The locket?
I think, I shouldn't say, hoping to get the dragonfly.
Oh, okay.
So she just, wanting that for her birthday present. And then we have the beautiful, beautiful bracelet. Oh, so we have multiple moissanites in this. We have the center stone is a 6 millimeter, so 0.68 total carats. And then we have 2 5 millimeters, one on each side at 0.36 carats for each of those. It is going to fit a 6 to a 7.5 inch wrist. And we're at 22 grams.
Now, this is one that I've been kind of working. You see those 6 millimeters that are on the edges there, where I'm doing floating jawline beads. So you're going to see a lot of like these jawline beads, and then the braid, the double twisted braid is like floating on top of it. You're going to see this kind of play out a little bit in some of my new bezels that I did.
And Sally would like to know if she should size down for the smaller band on the moissanite ring. The thinner band.
Okay, here's the thing. I always get my same size, but I know that when I do some of these, I can go to a 7 easily. Sally, I probably would, because I know it'll probably fit on your ring finger or your middle finger. So yes, with the thinner bands like this, it is sized properly, but because it's so thin, you can kind of stick it on your finger. Say you get a 7, you can stick it on your 7.5 finger, because once you know, our fingers are a little bit smaller, right, at the crease.
Right.
So yes, if you buy 8s a lot, you probably can get, like, say, into the 7 and find another finger, right? You're probably not going to wear it on your normal 8, but you'll be able to wear it on your other 2 fingers that historically most people's fingers are a little bit smaller, as they, there's a couple that are smaller, right?
Amberly loves this bracelet. She's loving the bracelet in the pink moissanite.
Well, and this is like definitely one of my like perfect styles that I've kind of created that just lays perfect. And it's everything. But there's a lot of connections, a lot of detail going on for my artisans to construct a piece like this. Yeah. this is definitely, when you see, these are labors of loves for sure.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so I think that is the whole collection for that. I'm gonna come over here while Lauren switches out and show you the dragonflies again here that Tanya's taken. It is our You Are a Miracle collection in that beautiful Janyl Adair. And then we also just toured the Mercy Will Follow Me, which is the perfect pink moissanite. Also, ladies, our SARDA event, June 26th and 27th. So please come and join us in person so we can meet you.
Oh my gosh, so fun.
It's going to be great. We're going to have some fun things. It's a 2-day event, Friday and Saturday. So Saturday is shopping, Friday's a get to know you event. And we're going to have some fun things there, raffles and prizes
some
and
good
games.
Food.
And
I heard the food is better. The reason we moved it is that we love the space that we were in, but the food was like not great. So the food there is supposed to be like gourmet. That's what I want for you ladies. Like I always want the best of everything. So best event ever, but they've not changed their food at all. So Silver Cloud, the food, yes. Ooh, nice. Okay, so that's why we're gonna try this year. And it makes it a little easier because a lot of you ladies are staying down in that area too. But we're super excited. Ladies, if you can fit that into your schedule, more than ever, like best event for me ever to be able to actually speak with you women, hug, kiss, everything. Like I get so excited to be able to meet and get to know you ladies more.
Yeah. Gwen said she's purchased the same bracelet style twice in pearl and moissanite.
Right.
And hopefully the third time's a charm. The feed's been a little choppy, so we're going to see if we can disconnect the mini camera. We just won't go back to that.
Okay.
And see if we can get an improvement on our feed, not being so choppy.
Yeah, turn that off.
We're going to turn that one off and
turn
see
that
how
off,
we do.
Right? Okay, I am going to, whoops.
Oh, this is our bicolor fluorite.
Oh, okay. So now there's not a lot to go with this. It's just literally the ring. But again, it's got that teal color of fluorite in it with the purple. Ladies, these are the kind of ones I cannot cut. It's only the ones that I've collected over the years. So it will be very limited, Michelle, but definitely something, if you were a gem collector and you love these rare kind of specimens, like, yeah, this is it.
And that's going to be available in sizes 6 through 12, but we do have 2 options in the banded bicolor fluorite. We have the long cushion cut, and then we have this beautiful marquee faceted cut. Both are a natural stone, no treatment, and the marquee is available in sizes 6 through 9.
Crazy that we were able to get banding on this little marquee because the marquee is so sexy and so elevated, but it's small. But definitely the most like clear banding you're going to get is on that 14 by 10 long cushion. And ladies, I took decades to collect 21 pieces. Can you imagine collecting that long? So I only did the rings. So there's 21 rings. If you have any amethyst, you have any of the fluorites, you have any, there's so many other mystics and colors that I've done that will go with this. But that ring is like the only one I brought, matter of fact, all the way from a size 6 to a size 12 for you.
I think we still have the necklace in the fluorite, the round necklace. And it came with the cabochon.
Yeah, I did it in cabs
so
because this is like a table facet, so it's like a little bit faceted. But all the cabochon stuff you have for me,
looks so good.
Oh, are you kidding? 100%, it's gonna go.
We have this beautiful bracelet here. It is our My One Firm Foundation bracelet, and this is a new stone, dressing the part mystic quartz. We have our banded bicolor fluorite with it, and then also the Bali Crush.
Okay,
mystic.
And do you want to wait because the Bali Crush that we're going to be showing, I did kind of a series of colors. So it's my first little tip-to-tip bracelet, a new bracelet that's going to go really pretty with this. Then say you added your bicolor fluorite ring with it, you're going to bring the greens and the purples. So I did a whole little color story here. definitely would be something I would maybe try to go back and attempt maybe later in an amethyst or something, but really excited to get this to you.
And this will be a capsule collection. So there are 3 of these bracelets available, fitting from a 6 to a 7.5 inch wrist. So we're going to have 3 of these.
Okay, so note the little the little pear shapes, that's the Bali Crush. There's going to be a series that's a little, it's a smaller pocket. Yeah. It's a smaller pocket, but I've got something to add on to that.
Do you want to pull do you want to just pull that one in? Yeah, we'll just pull it in now. It's okay.
Well, only just so that we can show. See, that's got that greenish hue because, part of the fluorite, I did the purple green together.
So the Bali Crush Mystic Topaz tip-to-tip bracelet, we're going to have in 5 sizes. We're going to have 3. It's also a capsule. We're going to have 3 of the size 6, 5 of the 6.5, 5 in the 7, 1 7.5, and 1 8.
Okay, so there's going to be some other colors that I'm doing, but the Bali Crush, so all the bracelets combined will equal 30, but there was just, in this one, there is, what?
5.
1, 2.
Oh, total?
Yeah.
15.
15, yes. So actually I did 15 in each bracelet. There's going to be a hot pinkish color. There's going to be a blue and then the green, the Bali Crush.
Yeah,
okay.
I think you did it in the Bali Sunrise coming.
Oh, did I do the orange? Oh.
You did the Bali Sunrise.
Bali Sunrise is
I think that's what it was.
And I didn't have that much Bali Sunrise.
Yeah,
I love Bali Sunrise. Are you kidding?
It's really
Did
pretty.
I? That's the one. I definitely want that one. Is that so sweet, so cute? Like, think about all the different things that I've done. Now, brought you earrings because you've been asking for the earrings. So I did bring the earrings to go with this.
And we have 9 pair in the earrings in the Bali Crush Mystic Topaz. And 7 by 5 millimeters, so 0.74 carats.
Okay.
In that Bali Crush Mystic Topaz.
And they're really cool because they've got like, now one of them, I can't remember. Did I do this one checkerboard or just faceted? No, they are. Yeah, these are the upgraded ones where I did little checkerboard facets. I think it pulls more color out of the gemstone with these. But wait till you see the pendant that I did with it.
Oh, it is
so
cute.
My gosh. But with these topazes, this is it. Like,
yeah.
I can never get these cut or do these again. So I'm getting so excited bringing this all in for you. Do you see what's in the middle of that?
Love the little flower, the little rose in the middle. It's so cute.
Well, I love the roses. Like, you ladies, like I just brought that really beautiful bracelet in, remember, with the tree of life and the roses. So, and I'm kind of pulling in little things where it's like, see, it's not too frou-frou, for you ladies that like a little more edge. I did those really cool, like tree of life, like edges that, point out from the gemstones. Love this little pendant. My team just did an amazing job creating it and like setting the gemstones on this. Do you know how hard it is, pear shapes, and to get 4 in one piece? Just like, wow. My team in Bali amazes me, my artisans, every day.
I love this one. And Beverly Hans was asking about some pricing. So Beverly, the tip-to-tip in the Bali Crush bracelet starts at $242 to $286, depending on the size. The multi-stone was $379. Okay.
I went a little crazy on sizes, right? I did a lot of sizes in that bracelet. Mm-hmm. So starting at a 6, 6'5", 7, 7'5", and an 8.
Yeah. You did a lot of them.
But like I said, I'm bringing in a pink. Oh, no, you're saying no pink? I did the orange?
I thought it was
What is going on? I'm seeing so much new stuff that I forget.
I thought it was Bali Sunrise, but I could be wrong.
3 colors. I know I'm bringing in 3 colors.
Yeah.
So let's put it this way. There's no other green. This is going to be that green hue.
So we did have a question on the tip-to-tip. The opening here in the center looks like it may be a little bit wider than usual. Is that a design change or is it intentional?
Yes, this is intentional.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes I don't do as much of a gap or less of a gap. I like a little bit of a space because a lot of the jewelry I'm doing, like That fits a 14 by 10. I'm doing some bigger stones, and I think it looks pretty to be able to have that fit a bigger stone. So you have a lot of the greens that are shorter, so they'll fit like the 8 by 10s. But now when I get into 14 by 10s, 12 by 16s, this is gonna snuggie in there. You know how I love for things to nest on you nicely. So I don't always stick to that because I've already done a bunch at a quarter. So now I'm going for like
a little bit more space.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So 100%
and
intentional.
It does. Look how it fits real nicely with that big marquee.
Yeah.
Beautiful. The tip to tip on Lauren's wrist, we only have one of those. It is the 625, and that is called Faux Fashion Mystic Quartz.
And it's so funny because the faux fashion, really you're going to see, it's almost like it shades Rose de France to a dark amethyst.
It does.
Something I've been cutting so much amethyst, always wishing that I could get to this, never could get there. So kind of love it.
It also, you get the pop of almost like a berry color in there too.
Yes.
It's very, very pretty.
What I love about the Mystics is, and the reason why I pick those and do them, because there's nothing that I can do in, say, like a, natural gemstone with no, treatment or anything to it. So the quartzes, like amethyst is a quartz. This is a quartz. So yes, but this is not an amethyst. It's a mystic.
Yeah. Beautiful. And then you paired it with the accent stones, our Wild Side Mystic Topaz. So that's the accent stone with that tip to tip. Like I said, only one of those. That is that little capsule collection. And we did bring in a couple of other rings. Loving the one on Lauren's middle finger. That is so fun. I love the statement.
Yep, this is like, I look at the stone, how big that is too, right? Oh, I love it.
Gorgeous.
Love those statement pieces because literally you are not going to feel this on your finger. Like I really do a lot to the inside of those rings so that you're not feeling that statement size. And a lot of times they flop around and they're like, oh yeah, that's not my thing. Well, it's just because you've not found a really comfortable, properly fitting statement ring.
And this one's going to be in a size 6 through 10. And it is called Dressing the Part Mystic Quartz. That marquee is a huge stone, 18 by 9 millimeters, so just over 5 carats for $174.
And our mystics, a lot of times their names that from my cutter, they actually assign the name, they actually copyright the name, and it tells you it's going to be in those shades. So I always use those because literally if you're trying to get something to match with something exact, when I use it down the road, because you've seen me doing these for 15 years, you always know if we call it dressing the part again, it's going to come in that same color shade and then combine with something you previously had from me.
Yeah, and then I like that you also brought in a smaller scale ring too. Oh, and the pendant. We only have 2 of the pendants though. 2 pendants in the dressing the part.
These are very small little capsules. So literally I took my collection of maybe 3 to 4 different colors, sometimes 5, and they're all very limited, but these were things that I held aside. Maybe we went to go cut, couldn't get them. Sometimes they'll be so price prohibitive at times too. So then it's like, we end up doing something else. So just a little inside trader information.
And it's a weighty pendant too, 15 grams. So it's a nice gram weight on that.
Oh my gosh, do you know, so you see the one with the leaf swoosh? Ladies, I'm doing a Hayward Muse pendant and ring where I did the whole bezel with the leaf. That's going to be coming up. Because the Hayward Muse is like my go-to stone. Like, to me, it is the most expensive out of all the mystics, but it's the most elevated. Like, that's the color, like, to me, that just... There's nothing I put it with. I could put the Hayward Muse on today with my cobalt blue.
Oh yeah, that would look really pretty.
It's like, it doesn't matter what you're wearing. It rules.
And this ring is our My Hiding Place ring. Has the Faux Fashion Mystic Quartz, a 16 by 8 millimeter. And we're going to have one size 8 available with the leaves. So this is all a very limited capsule collection in most of these pieces in this grouping. And I think that was all of them, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, Lauren. So Next up is so this is a photo that Tanya took on one of the model shoots. I love this blouse with it too, with all the different colors.
Gosh, look at all the colors.
So look at all the purples and greens together here. It looks really pretty.
Well, look at pinks. There's lots of pinks and look,
she's
stuff
wearing
in
your
it.
favorite ring. I think she has the one she's wearing today.
Okay, so you know what? Friday, ladies, I took off with the jewelry and the silver pieces because they were so comfortable. My silver, I forgot I had them. Michelle called me. I was going to completely keep it. This ring, we're going to have to bring that one back. Cannot get better on a statement ring. Look at Eva. I put lotion all over it today and it still looks good.
And you're referring to the one on Lauren's middle finger.
Yes.
Here, the Tree of Life.
Yes, that one's so good.
It's so pretty.
I know. I'll give it back today though.
And then we have a shot here also where she's wearing it with some denim too in that Bali Crush.
Oh, geez.
So love how you can bring in the denim.
We're a denim nation. I love denim.
Too.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about green and green for spring, we have some beautiful pieces here. We have our chrome diopside. It is our new LinkedIn Faith interchangeable bracelet. Very limited though. This is on a show special at $2.99. So you're going to get 58 and 60% off. And it is a 6mm chrome diopside. This is one of the ones that I talk about from Russia, where they're really hard to source. They're in the permafrost. So there's only a few months in the summer they can even harvest these stones and dig for them because it's a solid ground. So
and chrome is so beautiful. It's like emerald. Oh, matter of fact, ladies, it was so funny. You will ask me things during the live, and then I actually go home and then I do things. So they've been asking for the emerald. I've been saving these 4mm Colombian clear emeralds to use. And so I ended up sticking it with a combination. It won't be till next year because I've been saving those. But I was like, that is the emerald that I have. So yes, emerald, harder to get. So I think, ladies, the affordable version is our green onyxes or, chrysoprase, things like that. But that, and the little earrings, the Bali High. So I know you have a lot of Bali High for me, and I accent a lot of my jewelry with the little 4mm topazes. So I feel like this is a must-have earrings for anybody who loves my greens that I do.
Oh, yeah. The chrome diopside, there's going to be 3 of the smaller size and 2 of the larger size, fitting from a 6 to a 7.75 inch wrist. So limited on that chrome diopside bracelet. The earrings, we're going to have 10 pair of these in the Bali High Mystic Topaz for $102.
The pear shape is just so sweet. I did it with it facing up, and it's just a great little go-to basic.
Yeah, and the color is beautiful here.
It will go with your peridots, your chromes. I love the Bali High because it shades peridot, chromes, like all of those green gems that I love to put my jewelry for you. It complements all of my greens.
And the green onyx, it's just glow.
The glow.
Look at the glow.
Yeah, and see, I never would use green onyx because historically it's not translucent. It is fully opaque. Sometimes it goes more to a hunter green, but there is a very small percentage, which sometimes you see people referring to. This is chalcedony, green onyx, different forms. This is all I use, like the top quality. And I love this. Now, do you know this is a marquee, but doesn't it look like a really beautiful elongated oval?
It does, but I was just noticing that.
Love this bracelet that I designed for you. Look at the bezeling. Look at the jawline beads, the granulation work. I love this bracelet for you. Like, I had so much fun designing this. You see my little SARDA?
This is great.
That goes down the bracelet shank. It's that perfect little Goldilocks size, but it just really showcases the gemstones so beautifully. And I added a really, really beautiful bezel to this time. Like, incredible.
So this is a capsule collection. We're going to have 1625, 1675, and 1725, ranging from $330 to $363. Ola is the price on that. And what I'm noticing about that green onyx, Janyl, it's one of the checkerboard caps. So it's not just a cabochon cut. You've added the checkerboard cut to it as well to get that extra facet.
And microfacets, which sometimes makes it look like water is shimmering off the gemstone too. So yeah, a lot of extra we do with the cutting and the things. So like you could get a checkerboard cab from somebody, but it won't look the same as ours because everything we do with excellence. Even my gem lapidary cutters that cut for you, yeah, they're the ones that cut for all the super high-end designers that love to just put a 4-digit always on every piece they do.
And then we have the leaf ring back here in an option in green. This is going to be available in size 6 or 7. So we'll have 2 rings for $114. 2 rings only, 1 6, 1 7. That's a 16 by 8 millimeter marquee in that checkerboard cab.
And these are really hard because the bezels always change, whether it's a cabochon or whether it's a faceted. So when it's a faceted, the bridge underneath is much deeper, so I need a different bezel. So when I'm doing these limited collections, it is a lot for my artisans because they have to switch from doing one and then, oh, I can't cut this next bezel the same way because now Janyl's put it faceted. So anyway, I love it because they're helping me really do these really like collectible stones. Like these stones I've been saving over the years, but this is how we started and they're like, wait a minute, haven't we advanced? Please give me 1020 so that I can still, so anyway, we're working on that. We're upping some of the quantity, but I already did a year of this, so I'm not undoing it. It's going to be limited, but I promise you next year we're going to try to up some of these amounts, at least by 3. Okay, so if there's only 2, I'm trying to get to 10.
The split shank ring is available. We have 3 of those, a 1 7, 1 8, and 1 9. That's a 16 by 8 millimeter checkerboard cab again in the marquee shape for $108. And don't forget our spring greens deal for existing pieces on the website ends tonight. So if you're seeing something maybe here that you want to pair with something we already have on the website, a great opportunity to get that additional 45% if you're spending $250. So, and that's over in favorites and last chance. We have a pendant here that's going to match back. 3 of these available. Has the 16 by 8 millimeter marquee again with the Bali High Mystic Topaz accent stones, and this will be $192. Has the rare earth magnet, Janyl. I know you love to use those.
Look at the little foundation that it's on. Yeah, building on that cornerstone, building on that foundation. Love that.
And it's my God will. My God will.
My God will, my God can.
So anyhow, the rare earth magnets are super strong. You're not going to lose your piece. And I love that you also do that with your bracelets too. You're adding an extra lock or a retention closure, things to help not lose those pieces, so you can have them for a lifetime.
Yes, we love extra safety as we get older. We might have been reckless and without abandon when we're younger, but we like that security now as we're older, right?
Yes.
So yeah, that is one thing. I hope you're really enjoying some of the new things that we're doing. Again, this will be something, I think Michelle's going to sneaky peek this closer.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Only because I grabbed it and she's like, I'll do that Wednesday.
So Kristen Gregg wants to know, Janyl, did you just say the capsules are going to be coming all next year too, or just this year?
So I did it to this year. And then what I'm going to try to do with some of the capsules, I'm going to then bring it back something, and I'm trying to do a larger quantity. Okay, that way it gives a chance. But here's the thing. I kind of want to do, yeah. So I'm trying to see how that works. And as the stone's getting cut, but it's kind of interesting. I'm actually trying to get a hold of some of my really amazing cutters. I want to go overseas and I want to dig through all their stuff like I've digged in my safes. So we'll see. Because I'm like, if I have good stuff, can you imagine? They've got a bunch of bad stuff for sure, but there's going to be good stuff in there. Oh, yeah. And I don't mind, like, my hands are in everything. Nothing is like, if I ask one of my team members to do it, it's because I do it or I did it. all the time. So, yeah, I don't like getting dirty going over there, right?
No.
Yeah.
And they're asking, Ola wants to know, are you going to be doing different stones as well throughout the year?
Yes. So there's going to be stones that you've seen that there might be little pieces in another collection that will go back to it. So it's yes, and yes. There is nothing, literally, it was my bucket list of everything you've asked for, everything I've wanted to do. That's going to be happening this year.
Well, beyond elitism, it was Pilgrim's Quest they were asking about.
We had Pilgrim's Quest, but beyond
coming.
elitism, those were very similar colors. One had a little bit more of a blue, one had a little bit more of a green.
Yes.
This is the one that has a little bit more of a blue.
Blue. Yes. It's our Beyond
Pilgrim's Quest, a little more green.
Beyond elitism, Mystic Quartz. This is another marquee shape, but in the concave cut. 18 by 9 millimeter. We're going to have 2 of these available, one size 8, one size 9 for $210.
These marquees, to be honest, in these sizes never made it. You know why? Back then, can you imagine? I thought, no, they're too expensive. Well, I had this price way back then. So silver's gone up. Of course, I'm going to use these because, the stones would have been triple the cost because I've been sitting on them for so long. So that's why getting these in, I could never do most of this. Like any of the quartzes that you're going to see, and also the topazes, never to come again. So
yeah.
But that's what I love about the colors too. It really, when you see Mystic, that means you're getting a rainbow spectrum of color. There might be a primary, right? Like you're going to look at it and say blue, but then you're like, oh, and green and yellow. And there's always going to be a rainbow of colors.
Yeah. Look at the purple
always.
and the greens and yellows in this. It's just gorgeous.
So they really do go with so much, right? Put your tanzanites, put your London blue topazes, put your blue topazes, aquamarines, so you can take, like we said, there's a primary, so you can use any of your other stones that are primarily blue, right? But you see a lot of green in this too.
You do.
Like wear your lights with it. Beautiful.
Rhonda said, what'd she say? I am a big marquee fan. So
Me
they're
too.
loving the marquee. This bracelet, this is a capsule collection. There's going to be one available in the 675. And this has that Beyond Elitism with the Swiss blue topaz accent stones. So we'll have one of those available.
But just so you know, every week, ladies, there will always be 2 pockets that there's going to be things in. Okay.
Yes, we did at the beginning.
So, and sometimes they're prettier, but don't let that something so limited mess you up, right? Because it's like, I wanted them really limited, there will still be 2 to 3 really pretty pocket ones that I'm doing some quantity in.
Holly Fleming said it would be amazing with blue zircon too.
Oh my gosh, I've dug out a lot of blue zircon. Oh yeah, blue zircon in any of these size gemstones, never gonna happen.
So
because they don't grow that big. And the cost, yes, I agree, would be awesome.
We're gonna have 10 pair of the Alter Ego Mystic Topaz earrings for $96. And Teresa Jory said she hopes if you go overseas and dig, you can dig up some lavender jade. She wants some so bad.
Oh.
A lavender jade.
See, and I always go for the green because the green is so much more expensive. But the lavender jade, yeah. I did lavender jade one time, but people didn't like the purple. Then they asked for the green. It's kind of interesting. Purple's a tough color. I run it. Most people won't do a lot of purple because in general, purple is not on everybody's list. They're going to go for blue. They're going to go for green. They're going to go for pink, then orange, then they're going to go for purple. Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm. Mary Hill said she loves the SARDA S that you're doing on the side of the bracelet. And Holly Fleming says she's going to layer it with blue zircon. So that's she's got the luxury Bali stuff. Mm-hmm. She's talking the luxury Bali. Are you kidding? Yes. Yeah, that's man, you got some of those pieces. Oh, Michelle, remember some of the ones that I brought in too? Oh yeah, they were gorgeous.
And I'm glad you have those because literally those are amazing. So
we have the multi-stone bracelet. We're gonna have one of these available, fitting a 6 to a 7.5 inch wrist. It has the Beyond Elitism Mystic Quartz with the Swiss Blue Topaz and the Alter Ego.
And as limited as these are, can I tell you how much time it took my team? Because we have to enter every stone. We have to enter there is such a huge process. So literally to my team here in the U.S. that help me make this dream come true. Like, there is so much work around this, like, on every level. But again, never thought that I'd get you ladies frustrated with it though. So I apologize, because they do go quickly.
They do. We thought about all the
now excitement. I can't undo it. Like, it took me so long to put this together. Like, so anyway.
Yeah, we thought about all the excitement, but not about the disappointment.
No,
right?
I know. I was like, everybody's going to be so excited to get this. I can only make one, but I'm going to do it,
Yeah. All right. Beyond Elitism Mystic Quartz in earrings. We're going to have one pair of these for $132. Has that beautiful Tree of Life ear wire. I love this one. I love this style. It's just so easy for me to put in. Just whoop.
Well,
hook them in.
I came back to the shepherd hoops like this because they are so easy, right? And you know what I do? They don't have, how my other ones have the safety latch. I take these when I put them on, and then I pinch it close so that it doesn't come out. So with my ear wires, you can do that, okay? Yeah. That way it kind of creates a little bit of a, like, really small area that won't come out.
Yeah, gorgeous. And then we also have our Blue Zircon LinkedIn Faith interchangeable bracelet. We're going to have 5 of them total. Also bring $299 is the show special that you're doing on all these LinkedIn Faith interchangeables. The Blue Zircon is a 6 millimeter. So just over a carat, 1.02 carats.
Remember all those rings that I did? The combination of the rings? So this was like it waiting to come in. I did a ton with the chain link. I did the watermark. I did the Tree of Life. So all of those stack sets that I did, here's your little bracelet. Because I didn't do a ton of bracelets to go with the Blue Zircon. I did mainly just the rings. So this just took almost a year later.
But yeah, and so you're going to have 4 of the smaller size and 1 of the larger size, fitting from a 6 to a 7.75 inch wrist on the LinkedIn Faith.
You know what? Oh my gosh, can you write this down? Put it on your living room. I want to do to Athena. I actually need to bring in just a bigger silver ball bead to go in the middle. That would be something like, it's going to take me time to make it and design it, but oh my gosh, I'd love to be able to do, have just the silver bead too on the
for the center.
Yeah. Right, that'd be cool.
And that's for the LinkedIn Faith.
Yeah, that way they could just go to an all beaded if they want it. It's silver.
Okay, note sent.
Okay, cool. Oh, you sent it right to her.
I sent it right to her.
Yep, she'll ask me after the show, and I'll be like, oh, no, I definitely want to create that.
Teresa's asking, is Beyond Elitism the stone that was paired with Black Druzy years back? Did you pair it with Black Druzy, Beyond Elitism?
Would I have?
I don't know.
It would, if it was one of those mystic, it would definitely be in that shade tone. If it was a marquee, yes.
Okay. How about some Love One Another? In this bracelet, we're going to have 3 available, 1625, 1675, and 1725. It's in our Swiss Blue Topaz. That's a 10 by 8 millimeter honeycomb carve.
Yes, I'm going to have Arctic, but
gorgeous.
This is the Swiss. Like, ladies, this material is actually impossible and way price prohibitive to ever bring in. So I am so excited that I literally I must have had 15 different cuts that I tried on the blue topaz, the olive, the sunflower.
The olive.
I did all these like fancy, each one is so beautiful and interesting. However, they will all go with each other. But this was 100% one of my favorites. And of course, the one that I picked, most carat weight. This is the heaviest carat weight out of everything I did.
Yep, right at 3 carats, right. 2.98.
Champagne taste, champagne taste.
And we're going to be $302 to $330 on that bracelet. And then we have a matching ring in size. We're going to have 4 of them. One size 6, one 7, one 8, and one 9. So 6 through 9, one each for 162. These are all also our luxury of Bali stones as well. Just total luxury on these.
Those are like the best.
Yeah.
The best, hands down.
And it's in that love one another that everybody loves. So
yes, I love this.
I know a lot of comments I've seen lately about
the
new love one another. They're loving the new design.
Well, and I upsized it for you because like they already got the original love one another. It was smaller, so I kind of snuck a little bit bigger for you.
Oh. And we're at 20 to 22.5 grams on the love one another bracelet. And then we're going to move into some Arctic blue. It's our Given Another Chance ring or earrings. Lauren, sorry.
Earrings or ring?
Earrings.
Oh,
this is actually our Swiss blue topaz. These are Swiss blue topaz, 9x7 millimeter. We're going to have 2 pair of these, and these are 228. These are the ones that you were saying last week, Janyl, could be a little weightier.
Darkest, those are going to be heavier, especially the carat weight of the gemstone.
Oh, yeah. 2.34 carats.
So sensitive ears, no. This is not going to be for you, but you ladies that love the bigger hoops and the things, and that's not a problem for you. But yeah, just the carat weight in 2 of those, the silver weight, the gallery backs, it's the faux mill deal, but you have to be, ready for that.
So Brandy, the Love One Another ring in the Swiss blue topaz is a 10 by 8 millimeter, hun. So 2.98 carats, 10 by 8 millimeter. That's the same size stone that was in the bracelet. And then now our new Arctic blue topaz is a 9 by 7 millimeter, 1.87.
Oh, don't take that off yet. Do you mind? I want to show you when I label something Swiss and something Arctic. Okay, so do you see the difference? Like that's top. That's what I call Arctic. Everybody's calling Swiss blue topaz. Just so you know, that's the color that you're going to get out there and pay that top. For me, no. I go Arctic into the Swiss, but that is the difference. So again, you will see a price difference on these though. It's just reality of it. Even back then, I got such incredible deals when I was cutting these things.
Ray Lum said, I'm not sure why I keep thinking each release week was going to get easier, but it keeps getting harder. And Donna Kelly says these blues are so good.
There's going to be a week that just is like not good though. Then you don't.
I don't know.
No, literally, that's the last 3 years. It's been putting this together for you ladies because I had ideas about all these different styles that I knew I wanted to do for you. But I needed way more time. So being able to step back and take that time, like I live and breathe with my artisans, getting each one of these done and ready and set for you. But it's been a slow thing. And I have to tell you, it's just what I've wanted to do. I feel like I'm creating some styles that literally, of course, we have to revisit and bring back in some other gemstones. But really, it's going to set apart from anything out there, the quality that I'm able to do for you. But here's the thing, and I probably will not be able to bring that top quality back, right? Price, it could be 3, 4. The pricing you're seeing on these stones are not going to be realistic to what if I have to go get them.
To make them and buy them again.
Yeah, just so you know, like for the gemstones.
So the first ring, Given Another Chance in the Arctic blue that we had with the Jawan beads. Diana, that one does come in a size 10. Sizes 6 through 10 on that for $144. There's going to be 5 of them. These are all capsules, you guys, so only 5. Sizes 6 through 10. And then we have a second choice in the Arctic blue topaz, also a 9 by 7 stone. Sizes 6 through 9, 4 of them, 1 of each, size 6 through 9.
And you're going to see that blue, that's pretty like top, they'd say top Swiss in the market, but you can see what I had in the past. Like it is not even possible to actually find that color. But you will see it. It's going to say Swiss or it's going to be Arctic. Okay, the Arctic's going to be lighter, but the Arctic will match any of your Swiss blue that you're buying from other people. Mm-hmm. Okay, just so you know.
And then we have a matching bracelet, 1 in each size. So 1625, 1675, and 1725. ranging from 308 to 341. Has the Arctic Blue Topaz 9x7 millimeter, 23 to 20, just under 27 grams.
And just so you know, with this one, of course, I used there might be a little bit more Swiss Arctic. Like some of these are ombre Arctic, Swiss. Yeah. But I labeled it Arctic. So this one, there was only two. Yeah, there's only two bracelets.
And they all just look so pretty together.
Oh my gosh.
All the different shades of blue. They're so pretty.
Right?
Yeah.
I love this bracelet style. I've already been trying to go through a bunch of my stock and to redo both these bracelets. I'm always going to bring some luxury of Bali. That's going to be limited though. Like, just because I will never be able to bring it back in quantity for you, because to me, I have to look at what I pay for it. I don't want to bring a stone back for you at that cost again, especially when I, offer them like this. But I will get you something really, really incredible.
And I'm loving on that Given Power and Strength bangle. It's that twisted cable, and it's a double. And then you did the retention and the push button closure for safety on that. But that handmade twisted cable, and then you did two of them.
I love
I know.
I know this
really,
style
really
is,
cool.
And both of those two bracelets, I probably will split those apart so not to get so confusing next time, because they were almost too good next to each other. It's like, which one?
Yeah.
It's like
well, with them being limited, that gives them a little more selection though, right? Maybe they get one or the other, right? All right, so our LinkedIn Faith again, this time in blue kyanite, again at that show special price of $299. So 58 to 60% savings, fitting from a 6 to a 7.75 inch wrist. We're gonna have two sizes. We have 5 of the smaller and 1 in the larger size. And that is a natural blue kyanite from Nepal, a 6 millimeter. Beautiful, just over a carat.
Luxury Bali stones again, ones that I collected over the years.
Karen, what size is that available in? Are you referring to the LinkedIn Faith or the blue, hun? Which one were you talking about? And then Brandy Hahn has a question for you, Janyl. Have you found any cab pre-night stones in your stash?
Yes, there's some coming. Matter of fact, I found some. Yes, I had it all stashed in Bali.
Oh,
like
it was
a bunch of my other pre-night. I had some faceted. It was crazy, but. Yeah, that stone. I was really, really excited. Now, a lot of you ladies don't understand, like Brandy does, how incredible and how rare the pre-night is. Like it's like a chrysoprase, like a jade, a chrysoprase. Like if you were to go in the market, the pricing on that is not even touchable now. But you can't place orders anyway.
So Karen, the blue bangle, the blue topaz, that came in a 625, a 675, and a 725. There was one of each of those.
Oh, this labradorite.
Isn't this gorgeous?
Okay, so I love labradorite and I love Sleeping Beauty turquoise together, because literally this labradorite hues the color of Sleeping Beauty turquoise. But what I love about it, it almost looks neutral, like a gray. And then as you move, boom, you get that pop of like my blouse, cobalt color. I love how the cutter cut this one. Oh. Do you know, I've never been able to go in and duplicate what he did to this, to where it looks like gray, and then literally as it moves,
bright blue.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. We're gonna have 4 of these rings. We have a size 8 or a size 9 is all we're gonna have in that. That labradorite, a 15x7 marquee, again, stunning stone with that beautiful, perfect robin's egg blue, Sleeping Beauty turquoise that you always have. Love that. 204 for the ring. And Karen, the blue kyanite bracelet, yes, we had 5 in the size 7 and 1 in the 775. So the smaller size will fit a 6 to a 7.25 inch wrist. The larger size will fit a 6.5 to a 7.75 inch wrist. And we will have all of that posted over on our SARDA community page.
But it's hard. There's only 2. So
right.
That's why I think she asked.
Yeah, but over on the SARDA community, Abby will post all the perfect fits.
Before.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, we post
nice.
ahead of time.
Oh, see what I'm saying? The work that my team and what we do with this, literally we will be super happy if we squeak through this year. Was probably, yeah.
Yeah, so all of that information down to that, she puts the whole perfect fit thing and everything on there.
I know, and my team prepares that here, so we have to get the original, and then it goes to Abby to post. So my design team, like I said, best part of that whole process, she actually packs, ships your orders. Like, we all work to make sure that we get you that kind of information. But we love bracelets, and we want you to have that perfect fit for your bracelet.
And the matching bracelet in the My House Built on You bracelet in the labradorite and Sleeping Beauty turquoise. We have 4 of these available, fitting from a 5.5.
That's so sweet.
To a 7.25 for $324, and again it has that 15 by 7 marquee that matches back to the ring.
I love some of these bracelets that I did this year, like just how they are like put together. Really worked on just keeping that really beautiful waterfall comfortable fit with these multi like elements and gemstones bracelets that I did for you this year. Yeah, love. So that's
this is so pretty.
With the Sleeping Beauty turquoise, it's real robin's egg. It
is.
But it will go with other like Sleeping Beauty turquoise that you have, but most people have to use a much lighter color. This one, like, again, is usually put in gold, right? Solid gold pieces. But you know, I love using Mexican turquoise, and a lot of people use my Mexican turquoise color as the Sleeping Beauty turquoise color. So,
yeah. Well, we have this beautiful, where do we want to go?
Amazonite. Okay, that's another one. You should see.
Okay.
All the Amazonite I had to grade. There's gonna be so much in your gem bags.
Oh.
It's like, I told you, it's so hard to work with this gem because there'll be like little black specks but the material is so incredible. And so really to get that to that heart of that like amazing gemstone for you. And I love the little glitter that runs through all of this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really, really pretty. Available in sizes 6 through 11. Great faithfulness ring for $180. It has that Amazonite you were talking about in a 10 millimeter stone. And the detail on the side here, the silver work, is just
one
of
each.
All the little Janyl beads.
Oh, that was a little bird. Did you hear that?
I did.
Oh, but he flew off. His good. Friends just followed him too. And the squirrel even came out for it. So yeah, there was quite a show here.
There was quite a show.
Yeah, quite a little critter show. They heard we had the dragonflies, and they just wanted to take a look at their buddy.
And then we have the Amazonite where you've paired it with the Bali Breeze Mystic Topaz in this ring. We're going to have 4 available, size 7, 8, 9, or 10.
Now, what's so cool about this too is, you know how I was talking about the kunzite, how you have translucent, some opaque, some transparent. You're getting this, and that's why sometimes you see that color shift and change of it, because you get all 3 types of material in this that makes that one stone. Really hard to get the quality that I love to use. You might see Amazonite in the market still, but trust me, it's all the stuff I've rejected. You're getting good stuff. Good stuff.
Here's some, look at the bracelet. I know you're going to love this bracelet. It's got the roses on it.
I know.
And of course, the beautiful stones too. We have 3 sizes. We have 2 6s, 2 6.5s, and 2 7s. So that size 6, you guys, is going to start at a 5-inch wrist. So
and
great opportunity
amount of silver
here.
On this one, it was so tough, ladies. This is going to be like the on top level of a bracelet. There is a lot of silver, but it is, this is going to be that dream couture bracelet that I love designing, but I can't do them all like that, right? Because be hard for everybody's budget.
Right? Yes.
But it is that good. This is going to be the top of any bracelet that I'm going to be bringing you like this month.
And there's a lot of silver to this. 29 to 32 grams is the total piece weight on this. And it has those beautiful, all 3 stones. But I love the detail work.
The bezel,
just everything, the size.
And you are going to love the shaping that I did to this. Because of the silver, we have to be a little bit more spot on about the shape of the oval for you too. Love it. Just love this bracelet.
And welcome in Christy. We have a new customer over on YouTube that'd like to know where they can purchase the pieces we're showing.
Hello, Christy. Okay,
so
Michelle.
SARDA.com. These are all our new arrivals. We're going to be releasing these at noon on Tuesday. So tomorrow at 12 o'clock, that is Pacific time. And that is at SARDA.com under new arrivals.
Oh my gosh, I want to say Amberly's in the house. Donna Kelly. So good to see you, Donna. Oh my gosh, I've been thinking about you, always in my prayers. Leanne. Oh my gosh, I feel like I haven't seen you forever. Kirsten Michelle's out there too. Valerie, Karen. Anyway, I just wanted to a few of you ladies here while I have my glasses on.
The bangle we were just showing, Karen, the Hope is Coming. It's going to be from $407 to $445, the pricing on that. And there's 2 6s, 2 6.5s, and 2 size 7s.
Linda and Melanie, Linda Gresham and Melanie Green, are you coming back to the Bali Babes event again this year? Because these are my pretty girls. They were like, yes, we need your energy. We need you back.
And then we have our last piece we're showing today is the multi-stone My Love to You bracelet. We have the Arctic Blue Topaz in that honeycomb carve cut. It is paired with a Swiss Blue Quartz and also our Bali Breeze Mystic Topaz in a princess cut. Beautiful. It's going to fit a 6 to a 7.25 inch wrist. We will have 8 of these bracelets available in the multi-stone for $368.
I know. I couldn't get away from my signature
Linda,
multi-stones.
Yeah. Linda said yes, she already has her plane ticket.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Linda, I just love you. Do you know that, I always remember her first post. She's like, when I was on television, I talked about God and I talked about my path because my life was so different before God took a hold of me and pulled me back in, and but it was hard because a lot of people they're uncomfortable with that or they get angry or anyway. So she was like, there was just something that spoke to me. So it was just, I remember reading that and then literally 7-10 years I get to meet Linda and my sister in Christ. There was such a anyway, it's incredible. Just because we're believers doesn't make us perfect. It makes us more imperfect than most people. We just realize our reliance and our need because life is so hard and things will happen. So we have that strength of our Father that literally cares for us, takes care, literally says that everything in His world is in His control. And if we set back and we let go and we let Him take charge, this life will become much more bearable. So anyway, and it's also, He's teaching us how to love ourselves, the imperfect part that maybe we don't like. So anyway, just for some of you out there, because for me, it was I'm not going to be perfect. I can't follow all the rules. I'm out. So I did. I left and, I had some seeds when I was younger. So if there's anybody out there that feels like that life is unbearable, sometimes there's no more joy, they use hopeless a lot. Ladies, there's somebody who wants to restore you. So anyway, that's just my thing. But I just want to be very clear. I'm one of the most flawed people in the world, but God is teaching me again how to embrace and to love myself so I can love others, right? Because He calls us to love Him with all His heart, but to love one another. And I think that's the hardest part, right? Loving others, right? Yeah. Anyway, love you much.
All right. We'll see you. We'll be back on Wednesday.
Yes.
Or I'll be back on Wednesday.
Blessings your way.